Shalom, first and foremost, we'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash, double honors, apostles, and others are great millstone, and citation to the men and brethren in this work in sincerity and in truth, right? So this is just another lesson on what the ignorance of our people, right? So this image you're seeing right here is what stop the violence against women, which is right now we're in traffic because of a big parade for what the death of a heathen, right? A young heathen girl. Right? If it was Jake, which it had been Jake, we had many cases of Jake, people pointing out, right, that these devils, these hypocrites, right, they would never behave like that for Jake. But it's all good because we understand what it is the curses of Yahweh Yahushai upon our nation, the proverb, the byword, the hissing, the offscoring of the nations. That's what we have become, according to Lamentation chapter 2, right? The Lord made good on his word. Right, so yeah. So this video is basically on the ignorance that these people, the scriptures talk about. Matter of fact, you bring it out, Exodus chapter 23 verse 2.
This is Exodus 23 verse 2. It says, "Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rush judgment."
Right. So. What's he following after the multitude to do evil? This is the symbol right here. Now to the normal man, they watch it and they will just see pink and an umbrella and butterfly, probably representing a woman or female on the whole, because it's violence against women. But there's more than that. This is a Masonic or Illuminati mind control symbols. One being the umbrella, and two being the monarch butterfly, or I should say one being the butterfly and two being the umbrella. Right? They are mind control symbols, right? That the Illuminati, the elites use. So what I'm gonna do is this is the monarch butterfly. Right? They had more on it up. That was it on the scripture. That was it. Right? So this is the monarch butterfly. That butterfly, if you can see, is the same thing. It's just that it's in pink. Right? It's the monarch butterfly. Right? Now the significance of butterflies, right, in the Illuminati, right, it's the Project Monarch. Let me see if I can you can probably try to read as I'm driving.
It says Project Monarch, a mind control program developed within MK Ultra, is named after the monarch butterfly, which, like many animals, seems to have some kind of hardwired behavior within them. The butterfly's migration period is longer than the lifespan of the butterfly, but the baby butterflies that are born en route still end up traveling to the same place. With mind control, the objective is to condition subjects in such a way that they end up acting without consciously thinking. It becomes instinct.
So it's innate in you to behave in that kind of way, and that's what we're seeing, because we're seeing these simps out here, all these simps. They're creating songs and poems and everything. What? Stop the violence against women. The scripture says what? Is it not lawful for a man to do whatsoever with his what? Possession? Right? And these women are being judged. Going back to the Exodus 23 and 2. Is the Lord judging? The Lord said what? He judges the righteous and he's angry with the wicked every day. It's judgment. Right? This is the judgment of the Lord. Right? If these women was in order, if they was in check, and really and truly, as she's being a heathen, I really see it as being a catalyst for judgment on Israel, on judgment on the planet, because they're going to pass more laws, right? Because we know how they reacted. They're going to pass more laws, more restrictions, right? And they're going to try to contain the situation, because that's how they have been ever doing, right? And what? It's gonna cause more pressure, more frustration, and the people are gonna get more rowdy, more violent, more angry. Right? That's all that's gonna come out of this whole situation. But it goes to show the ignorance of the people. Jeremiah 4:22.
This is Jeremiah 4 verse 22. It says, my people is foolish. They have not known me.
Yeah, the people don't know Yahweh Yahushai. Right? They're just going, they're being programmed. That was the monarch butterfly, the monarch MK Ultra Mind Control. You just read it, reading it for you, you know. It's about conditioning the people to make an innate, it's an instinctual response to situations. That's what they're doing. You don't know you have a shimmy or shy. Because according to the laws of Yahaba Shimmy or Shy, a woman's supposed to be under subjection to a man. She's supposed to be in a house. She's supposed to be in order. She's not supposed to be with her pretty self all up in the courts, casting judgment over men. Right? That's of the place is judgment. Is the Lord Yahaba Shimmy or Shy bring judgment upon that woman. Right? What?
Says they are such children.
They are such as children. What such as means stupid. Right? You're stupid, you're daft, you're docile, you're dumb. Right? You're going after emotions and not after the logic and law of Yahaba Shimmy or Shai. Right? The law is perfect. You know? If the bitch was in her house, she would not have been caught slipping. You know, whatever she did to be snatched up. Because what? Hey, she was a good looker, more or less, because she was what? She was taken and she was abused and used and abused and thrown off a cliff. You know?
Says they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Yeah, to do good, they have no knowledge. What is it good? What is it good to serve Yahaba Shimmy or Shai, to bring praise and glory to his name? Right? To keep his laws, his righteousness. They that do righteousness are righteous even as they do righteousness, you know. John 3 and 7. Yeah. First John 3 and 7. There's something up?
Gone. This is Colossians 2 verse 8. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
And vain deceit. Proud deceit. Vain goes back to what? The word not. Yeah, that deceit, that is deceitfulness coming up to nothing. Right? A whole nation rallying against violence against women. Guess what is going to happen? Because you're fighting against nature. You'll have these women coming out here dressing like whores. They're exposed in the street. You know? Hey, even the Muslims have a kind of idea concerning keeping the woman covered up, you know, so that the beauty and the desire is not initiated, you know. The woman's supposed to be covered up. Only her husband's supposed to see her glory. So supposed to see her beauty. You don't call a woman, the glory of a man is his woman. Right? But the glory of Yahaba Shimmy or Shai is the elect, the nation of Israel. The elect nation, right? So the glory of a woman is also what? Her hair. You know, but these women exposed out here in the street, so what? She get caught slipping. You know, you're exposed. You don't have a covering, you don't have a protection. You know, because if a man was over her protecting her, right, she would not have been destroyed. But guess what? Again, I'm speaking overall. Basically, this pertains to the nation of Israel, right? All women, you know, these heathen, they whatever. Go ahead. Have anything else?
Can it says, and vain deceit after the traditions of men.
Yeah, after the traditions of men. This is not the traditions of Yahaba Shimmy or Shai. Our laws, statutes, and commandments dictate that these women keep the home and keep quiet. You know, be chaste women, keep us at the house, teaching the young daughters to be what? Chaste and quiet, you know, not to be loud and rowdy, you know.
After the rudiments of the world and not after Mashiach.
Yeah, that's the rudiments of the world, you know, whatsoever. But now they pass, now they're using this, you know. The wicked elite take hold of it and what? They passing the subtly they passing the symbols and they brainwashing. So again, as I foresee this, or as we foresee this, is a plot against the elect. You know, because we're going to speak the truth no matter what. So when we speak the truth, we're going to become enemies of the state. Because this message that we speak in here, you know, is actually a proactive message. Not a reactive one, which they're going to do a reactive message now, which is pass some law, some restriction, you know, because that's what they always have been doing, you know.
It says during the process of gaining control over someone's mind, the handler will create a series of triggers which sets off a behavior in that person. People who have been under the influence of this program won't be aware that it's a trigger. So it works on a subconscious level. This technique was used in the MK Ultra program, and a common symbol of this became this butterfly.
Yeah.
And these people have no They have no idea what they're using the butterfly. I say, well, why are you using the butterfly out of?
And the umbrella.
Yeah. And the umbrella. Umbrella represents control. You understand? When you're under the umbrella of something, you're under the control of it. You understand? So these people just sharing these things and then they don't understand what it's about. You see that what others do is follow the multitude to do evil and not finding out the cause of the matter or the true matter before they cast judgment. You understand? But yeah, the scriptures even say, let me get it. One of the favorite precepts.
I say like 1 Thessalonians 5:21 said, prove all things, and it would prove means a test, right? So you just see this thing popping up, everybody on the WhatsApp status, everybody all over social media, right? And you just follow, in solidarity with them. Some of them don't even know how to spell fucking solidarity.
I don't even know solidarity means. Just seeing it being regurgitated by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Scripture Isaiah 32 verse 9, it says, rise up, you women that is. Hear my voice, you careless daughters.
Yeah, they're careless, they're out here loose. They might say, hey, I study and I went to college and I gained my degree and all that shit. Yo, you're out of order. You're supposed to be home. Because while you're doing that arsoness, right? Guess what? They're depriving you home of the order that's supposed to be kept. You're supposed to be in order underneath your husband. You're supposed to keep the house in order. A man mustn't come home to have to cook clean, wash clothes and take care of the kids. That's what your duty is supposed to be, right? But you're outside here careless, doing your own desire. That's being careless. Go ahead.
Says many days and years shall he be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail and the garden shall not come. The scripture says many days and years you're gonna be troubled. Because you're thinking careless, you're not thinking carefully, you're not moving with caution, you're not moving with with any kind of morality, you're not moving with any kind of humility. They're moving proud, they're moving like the untouchable.
You use it with careful. They're not thinking carefully, because when the scripture say a prudent man will foresee the danger and
hide himself.
And the word prudent goes back to what? To be careful also.
Yeah. And for these women, see, like we see danger coming and we hiding ourselves. These women know it's a danger by traveling late, by going out these sort of hours, and because they want to do the follow, they even studying the danger. You understand?
Yeah.
So that is why when these judgment come, hey, we don't really have time with it, because they're going to parties, they're committing that adultery, and when judgment passes down from the Most High, everybody want to know why they die. Or the scripture say,
like
evil men.
I want to know why.
Yeah. Or the scripture say, evil men understand not judgment.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is just the beginning. But this lesson really is just a highlight the fact of the ignorance of our people, because things pass right in front of their face and they're just joining on the bandwagon, they're following the multitude to do evil, and they're considering not that it's evil that they're doing. Yeah. So with that, we pray that this short lesson was edifying. We give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rukakodash, double honors our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations to the men and brethren doing this work in sincerity and in truth. Continue to watch. Shalom.